and welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the headlines for the day. Winter nights to start today. Body of missing citizen found after more than 55 days. Oman's ministry signed pact to qualify 1,000 job seekers in vocational colleges. Jaishankar vows all possible help to India's stranded in Nigeria. Delivering a new FTA with India, says Sunak during key foreign policy address. Apple has threatened to withhold Twitter, claims Elon Musk. US, 2 Indian students drown in Missouri Lake. World Cup violence in Brussels after Morocco beat Belgium. Those are the headlines. Now for the local stories for the day. Winter Nights is a mega festival organized by the SME Authority to promote unique local products in various sectors. This 5-day gala will begin today and will continue till 3rd of December at Al Moj Golf. You can join them to experience exciting nights filled with entertainment, great food and lots more. After more than 55 days, the body of the missing citizen Hamida bin Hamoud Al-Amri was found on Monday, the Royal Oman Police said. The missing citizen Hamida bin Hamoud Al-Amri was found dead by one of the citizens. The procedures are underway to hand over the body to her family, ROP said in a statement. The Royal Oman Police extends its condolences to the families of the deceased and appreciates all the intentional efforts made by the volunteer teams and citizens in search operations for her. The Royal Oman Police announced previously that the citizen Hamida bin Hamoud Al-Amri, who was 57 years old, had left her family's home in Izki, Al Dakhliya Governorate on Monday, October 3, 2022. An agreement was signed by the Ministry of Labour with the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation to qualify 1,000 Omani job seekers in vocational colleges. The Ministry of Labour and the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation signed a cooperation program agreement to qualify 1,000 job seekers in vocational colleges with the aim of contributing to raising the efficiency of job seekers and providing job opportunities for the requirements of the labour market within the framework of cooperation with the National Employment Programme. The agreement was signed by His Excellency Dr. Muhammad bin Saeed Bawen, Minister of Labour, and on the other hand, Her Excellency Dr. Rama bin Ibrahim Al Mahrouki, Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, at the headquarters of the Ministry of Labour. His Excellency the Minister of Labour said that the program works to enhance the role of the Ministry of Labour in qualifying Omani job seekers and is one of the initiatives that the Ministry seeks to achieve and enhance its goals, indicating that it contributes to building capacities that in turn work on efficiency, innovation and creativity, each in its field and specialization. The program is concerned with students who have successfully completed 10th grade and wish to continue their studies to obtain a vocational qualification in line with the transformations taking place in the Omani labour market. Those are the local stories. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with international news. Stay tuned.
You listen.
You talk. We listen.
You got something to say? We want to hear it.
95.4 in Muscat.
And 91 in Salalah.
Music, news, views, and everything in between.
TFM. Let's talk.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the international stories. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Monday vowed to give all possible help to stranded Indians in Nigeria. Jaishankar has written a letter to Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami saying that all possible help will be given to all Indians, including 2 people from Uttarakhand who are stranded in Nigeria, read Chief Minister's office statement. For this, the Abuja-based High Commission is in constant contact with the authorities concerned of the government of Nigeria. The safety and welfare of Indian citizens will be ensured, said Jaishankar. It is noteworthy that Chief Minister Dhami had written a letter to Jaishankar requesting for assistance in the safe return of the people stranded in Nigeria. The Ministry of External Affairs earlier said that it is aware of the problem of 16 Indian sailors who were stuck in Equatorial Guinea, adding that the government is making all efforts for the early resolution of this issue. The Indian mission in Equatorial Guinea said on Monday that the Indian authorities are closely working with Equatorial Guinea and Nigeria authorities for the early release of crew members held in the country. They have been detained since mid-August. The ship, which was scheduled to pick up a shipment of oil from Nigeria, was approached by an unknown and unidentified vessel claiming to be from the Nigerian Navy while waiting to pick up their shipment. Suspecting piracy, the ship moved away into international waters. It is alleged that they were detained by the Navy of Equatorial Guinea from international waters. After being detained, the authorities in Equatorial Guinea allegedly conducted an investigation and demanded the ship pay a hefty fine to be released on September 28th. The owners of the ship paid the fine, hoping to ensure the safety of the crew. Yet, the crew are yet to be released. Although they have not been mistreated by the authorities in Equatorial Guinea, their continued detention has caused severe mental distress and deterioration of the physical health of the crew. Delivering his first major address on UK foreign policy, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on Monday emphasized the importance of free trade agreement with India that aims to strengthen the domestic economy. This comes as India and UK are engaged in FTA negotiations which began in January this year, aiming to advance trade and investment relations between them. Both countries currently have a multi-dimensional strategic partnership and actively engage in bilateral trade. By 2050, the Indo-Pacific will deliver over half of global growth, compared with just a quarter from Europe and North America combined. That's why we're joining the Trans-Pacific Trade Deal, the CPTPP, delivering a new FTA with India and pursuing one with Indonesia, Sunak said in his address at the Lord Mayor's banquet at London's Guildhall. On the world's second largest economy, Sunak asserted that the golden era between Britain and China is now over and that it is time to evolve the approach towards China as the country is posing a systematic challenge to UK's values and interests with its authoritarian rule. He also criticized the human rights abuses taking place in China while putting forward his stance on foreign policy. In his speech, Sunak also extended support to Ukraine, saying that UK stands with the war-ravaged country. He said that Britain is reinvigorating its European relationships to tackle challenges like security and tackling migration. The UK Prime Minister also expressed concern over the ongoing protests in China against COVID lockdowns. Highlighting the recent arrest of the BBC reporter in China, Sunak said that instead of listening to people's concerns, the Chinese government has chosen to crack down further. In his usual satire, Twitter CEO Elon Musk on Monday accused the American tech giant Apple of threatening to withhold Twitter from its App Store without disclosing the reason behind the action. In a tweet, Musk wrote the following: Apple has also threatened to withhold Twitter from its App Store, but it won't tell us why, as he ridiculed the decision of the gadget-making company. Elon Musk has been trying to revamp Twitter ever since he took control of the microblogging site. The previous week, Musk announced a new Twitter policy and said that the social media platform will no longer promote tweets containing hate speech or otherwise negative content. In a tweet, he said that new Twitter policy is freedom of speech but not freedom of reach. He also informed that Twitter will demonetize and not promote tweets containing hate speech or otherwise negative content. He also announced that Twitter plans to restore several controversial accounts that had previously been banned or suspended, which also included the account of former President Donald Trump. This new policy is no surprise, as the world's richest man has made several decisions in this manner, including one to buy Twitter. The Tesla CEO did so by alleging that Twitter violated their mutual purchase agreement by misrepresenting the number of spam and fake bot accounts on its platform. After Musk put out the deal termination announcement, the US market saw a sharp decline. Later, Twitter sued Musk, accusing him of using bots as a pretext to exit a deal. Recently, Musk forward with the Twitter buyout at the originally agreed price of $54.20 per share. Those are the international stories. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with sports news. Stay tuned.
You listen.
You talk, we listen.
You got something to say? We want to hear it.
95.4 in Muscat.
And 91 in Salalah.
Music, news, views, and everything in between.
TFM. Let's talk.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the sports news. Two Indian nationals who were pursuing higher studies in the US state of Missouri died over the weekend as one tried to save another from drowning. The incident took place during the festive weekend at Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri, sources reported citing authorities. The two deceased were identified Sunday, Utej Kunta, 24, and Shiva Kiligari, 25, according to the Missouri State Highway Patrol. The Highway Patrol said one of the men was swimming in the lake when he went beneath the water and did not resurface. According to local media reports, the other man then dived into the water to try and help the man who was struggling. Both students reportedly hailed from the state of Telangana and were enrolled in master's programs at one of the state universities. Taking to Twitter, Telangana Minister K.T. Rama Rao said, "I have already asked my team to assist the family in getting the mortal remains back as soon as possible." In a separate incident in neighboring Canada, a 20-year-old Indian origin student was killed last week after he was struck by a truck driver in Midtown Toronto. Police used water cannons to disperse crowds in Belgium's capital after the mood turned sour during the country's shock defeat to Morocco at the FIFA World Cup on Sunday. Even before the end of the match, dozens of people, including some wearing hoodies, sought confrontation with the police, which compromised public safety, Brussels police said in a statement. Riders smashed shop windows, threw fireworks and torched vehicles. Videos posted on social media showed people smashing the windows of a red car before flipping it and setting it alight. Mayor Philip Close condemned the violence, writing on Twitter that the police were forced to act harshly. "Those are not fans, they are rioters. Moroccan fans are there to celebrate," Close said later. Police have detained about a dozen people. Violence also erupted in Antwerp, Belgium's most populous city, and Liège. Meanwhile, talking about the clashes in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam, riot police clashed with a group of 500 football supporters who pelted them with fireworks and glass. Officials also reported unrest in Hague and in the capital Amsterdam, where a car was set alight. The Moroccan football team has a particularly massive following in the Netherlands, with the Dutch-born winger Hakim Ziyech having started his career with Amsterdam's Ajax before transferring to Chelsea. Meanwhile, in the Moroccan capital Rabat, people spilled into the streets for spontaneous celebrations. There was dancing, singing and waving of Moroccan flags while drivers honked their horns as they drove through the streets of Rabat. Sunday's victory against Belgium was Morocco's first win at a World Cup since they beat Scotland in 1998. Both teams still have a chance of advancing to the last 16 of the tournament, depending on how their final group stage matches go, with Belgium set to play Croatia and Morocco set to play Canada. Those are all the local, international and sports stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.